Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today we are doing the Halloween rack for pretty much just some Halloween Manny inspiration, and it's a whole YouTube collab. So I'd like to start this video by thanking Diana of Some Call Me Coco for introducing me to the seasonal rack concept of organizing my nail polishes so I could get them done more frequently and get a lot more use out of my collection. And of course, to Amanda of Nail Polish Hound, thank you for organizing this collaboration, and Nika's Naughty Nails for doing the whole participant list. And of course, the participants, because without everyone being involved, it would just be a video of me saying, hey guys, want to see my nail polish? And last but definitely not least, you all who watch these videos and allow us to share our taste in nail polish with you throughout the seasons and holidays. So now that I've done all of that, I'd like to just go ahead and get around to, I'm actually wearing one of the polishes from my fall rack, and I'm so excited about it because I love it and I think it's beautiful. But on top of that, I definitely see it as a Halloween mani. So this is on my nails, Bloodshot by Coloris de Carol. And this polish was gifted to me when I made a purchase of like Slappy's Tie and Cuckoo Clock of Doom and Scarecrow Walks at Midnight. I had asked if she had any more of these magnificent flakies left, and she sent me a bottle of like 3 of them, and I am so in love with this one. I swear, if there is a way to ever petition for polishes to return, this would be one of them. I would need like several backups of this one because not only am I flaky obsessed, but it's such a dark, rich base, and yet you can still see those flakies. And this was just one coat with some top coat on it. So I feel like this polish is life, especially in the season of spooky things and dark and vampy colors. So without further ado, we're going to start getting to this swatch wheel. If you are in need of swatch wheels, I'll go ahead and leave a link down below in my description box, along with the list of epic participants, so that you can get a swatch wheel of your own or several. But we are starting out with one of the polishes that I swatched. I believe it was this year. It may have been last year, but I think zombie flesh is totally something that you can do for Halloween. So instead of doing like the typical bright neon green that's kind of happy and giddy, I kind of like an olive, darker toned green with some flecks of flakies or glitter in it. So I chose for my first polish on this Halloween rack to get Zombie Claw in the mix. And this gorgeous polish, like, it's so beautiful. It's called Prison Walker, and it was from their The Walking Dead collection. And if you missed out on this one and it's not available anymore, I apologize profusely, but I did swatch it. There was a whole video on it, and I'm telling you, it's beautiful, not just for fall, but it's got this gorgeous pruggly base, and then those flakies are everything. They are just so gorgeous, and they seem to shift colors in different lights. So definitely love that one. I think that everybody who doesn't have one might be able to make it happen with a similar topper and a cream base. So I would try that if you don't. But next up is Davine Lacquer, and we are looking at Rustic. I absolutely fell for this polish as soon as I saw it. I just feel like it's a perfect fall autumnal shade, but I also feel like it would do a great job with like some Halloween stamping, or if you just want to do like a black silhouette of something on it. Like, I'm very much into silhouettes for Halloween. I feel like it's a great way to do some stamping, some nail art, some stickers, minimal effort, maximum impact from the nail polish, and you just get something great. Like with Prison Walker, I definitely do like a zombie silhouette. Duh. And with Rustic, I would do jack-o'-lanterns, like bright jack-o'-lanterns with this background. And I just think that the sparkle, like the shimmer in it is so stunning. And Davine Lacquer is known for making these gorgeous shimmers. So if it's available, pick it up. If it's not available, I would try to use a dark brown base and maybe a shimmery gold topper to see if I could make something similar. But moving right along, we are coming into I told you it was going to happen. If you've watched my Glisten and Glow Halloween quad video, you already know what's coming. I told you guys it was going to happen, but I've got ahead of the carve for my orange. I just really liked that the shimmer gave such depth, because the shimmer is not orange. It's not even like yellow. It's like red shimmer and green shimmer tossed in with this bright orange. And it ended up a very interesting shade. And again, you see that glow, and it's so perfect, but it's even more perfect when you add it to other polishes like this magnificent black hollow, Which Way to the Candy. And again, Glisten and Glow. But look at that hollow. It's so apparent and it's so easy to see. And I'm low-key kind of disappointed in my swatch wheel because it doesn't nearly show off how great that polish is. So again, it's even better with a friend. And its friend is Mummy of the Year, which was actually my favorite of the quad, because look at those glitters. Look at them. They totally say Halloween. They scream Halloween. They are echoing Halloween to me. And I could not resist putting it in this video. I just felt like if I didn't, I would be a real jerk, to say the least, because they are currently available on the site. Now it's the time to grab them and make your Halloween epic. So now that I have expounded on those three, I would be remiss to mention that if you have grabbed some Lumen polishes from the Hocus Pocus collection, you can wear them now. If you haven't already worn them, there are some gorgeous rich tones in there that are absolutely perfect for this holiday season. Do not miss out on them. If you have already given up on getting any, maybe there will be some overpours, some restocks. I would still check the site just to see if there are any, but goodness gracious, for those of you that grab them, they should be coming in the mail soon, because I just got my mystery flakies in and I was extremely excited. So that's something that I had to mention. I did not want to make everyone drool over the polishes if there aren't going to be any overpours. But I did want to remind those of you who bought them that they've already shipped out and they're going to be available soon, coming to an address near you. So very exciting. And we're going to move on with something a little expected yet unexpected. Maniology actually made a sheer black polish, and I think it came out with one of the Mani by Me boxes, and I love it because I love the idea of a sheer black nail polish, because sometimes you want to just go with something very simple, like you might want to do a dark red or a dark purple. Again, I'm saying stamping silhouette because for quick manis, you are not going to sit and do a reverse stamp with a gradient and then dot it and then add some lines with your brush. No one's going to do that, especially if you're trying to get little ones ready for trick-or-treating activities. So for a quick mani, this sheer black would work wonders, and it is called Lace, and I still have a discount for you guys. I do get a little tiny smidgen of cash from it, and I put it back into purchasing more nail polishes for the channel. So if you do decide that you want to grab Lace, don't forget to use my code. It's ManixMe10, and that's for 10% off any of your non-subscription purchases on Maniology.com. And I do have that information down in the description box if you need it. So that is Maniology's Lace, a sheer black polish. And this was only one coat over my swatch wheel and some glossy top coat. Now for my mainstream fans, because I know not everybody is into indies, and that's okay because I love indies and I love mainstreams. I think they are all fantastic. So if you'll pardon the ugly bottle syndrome, this is China Glaze Central Parka, and I thought that this one worked really well as, like, again, a zombie flesh green, because it's so rich, it's olivey, but it's also got like a drop of grayness to it, and I love it. I think that it works really well. Not to mention, I've got some toppers coming up on this wheel. So, of course, adding toppers is going to be a fun and easy way to simulate an indie look, or simulate some nail art, even if you don't have time to. So that is China Glaze Central Parka, and we are coming in with one of the very few OPIs that I possess, and this one is from the Muse of Milan collection, because I had to get it. This is Leonardo's model color, and of course it's a purple. Like there was any doubt that there was going to be a purple in this video, I had to have this one. But I love it for the shimmer. However, what I would do, since it does go on sheer to build up that shimmer, I would just use a darker base. Like Linkin Park After Dark is an OPI that I'm sure almost everybody has. I would use it as the base and then add the shimmer to the top. Then you can go from there any way you want to, and it will still look amazing. So again, that is Leonardo's model color from OPI. And we are moving on to one of my favorite moonshine mani polishes in the history of me owning moonshine mani polishes. From the moment I saw it, I was awestruck because I did not expect all of the things that this polish was going to bring to the table all at once. So this one is called Positively Bedeviled with Meetings, etc. And I think this one was from the A Trained Chanteuse collection, which was inspired by Schitt's Creek, and I think it was Moira, but don't quote me on that because I am horrible with names and I forgot everything. But I do not forget polish. I do not forget polish. And look at that magnificence, like the flamey flakies inside the dark base with the hollow on top of it. It is my hands down favorite black polish ever. And I don't even think that's meant to be like a black base. I think it was meant to be like an indigo base, but on flesh, like instead of like a white base swatch wheel. Like, can we get one of those? Can we get like flesh colored swatch wheels? Is that something we can eventually end up with? Anyway, I see that it's a little bit lighter in base, but this was just 2 coats with a shiny top coat. So I'm in love with it. Those flakes, again and again, they do the most for me. So I love this polish, and I think that it would make a very easy yet intricate Halloween mani. But in the interest of time, we're moving on because we're already 16 minutes in, and I didn't want to do this live for you all because I felt like if I did it live, I would talk for the rest of the day. And it's a Friday, which means everyone's trying to get some stuff done so that they can relax over the weekend. And I empathize with that. So I'm trying to make this video a little bit more short than my last one. But if you're enjoying this video and you're enjoying the collabs, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss uploads. Also, leave me a like down below and let me know if there are some polishes that you personally cannot live without every Halloween and that are just a staple for this season every single year for you. I look forward to hearing your suggestions and which polishes are rocking your Halloween. So also, don't forget to share this with any of your friends that are having a little bit of option anxiety, because that's kind of something that I used to go through when my collection was like around 200 or 300. I would have them in various drawers and I wouldn't select a rack. I would just select based on color type. Like if they're dark, rich, and vampy, colder months, bright neon pastels, those would be in warmer months. That was about as far as I got to organizing. So needless to say, that was a lot harder than just having a seasonal rack and I pull now about 1 season in advance just so that I can still get through the elimination process before it's already too late and I should be wearing manis. But we are moving on to something that I can't get over how much fun this topper is. If you know me, you know I don't usually do a lot of toppers because I don't usually like glitter. I'm always worried about texture, and I give you a whole list of reasons why I am not going to wear it, and then I keep it in my collection and stare longingly at it. But I feel like Carolina of Colores de Carol really came through on this one because she just is about to announce a new product from her store. Yes, yes, yes. And it's called The Leveler. It is a smoothing top coat just for when you have these gorgeous glittery toppers and they leave just a pinch more texture than you're interested in having. Or if you're like me and you occasionally just sponge on your topper and make it into a nail polish. So, as we are talking about that, this is actually Freddie from the Halloween collection. So, it's up, it's available, it's for sale. Go get it. But seriously, how pretty is this? Like, it's a clear base, so that means it can go over any polish of your choice. If you're doing a raging bright orange, or if you're doing a vampy purple, or if you're doing a semi-opaque black, or if you're doing zombie flesh green, any way you choose, it's going to look gorgeous with this Colores de Carol topper. So, in honor of that, yes, we are going to top some of these polishes that don't have any flakies or anything in it, because I quite remember from my fall live, it was a hit. So we are going to do that as soon as I finish talking about the other polishes. So next up is again another fantastic Colores de Carol topper, and I think this was from the spring collection. I believe it was either the spring or the Easter collection, but I will never forget my husband's reaction to it because he was stunned. He thought it was a black base, but it is a clear base with a black glitter, and it's called Hatch Me If You Can. So if you pick this one up, don't hesitate to use it. Don't hesitate to use it. It would go great over a red, or it would go great over an orange. Whatever you're doing, it will add that extra little bit of class to it. And I feel like I need to find more jellies, because I would absolutely love to add both of these toppers to a jelly sandwich. I don't think that I could get a more fun mani than that. So definitely, if you've got some jellies, utilize them. Add your toppers in, make it fun, make it unique, make it yours. So on that note, we are down to our very last polish, and we opened with some Zombie Claw, and we're gonna close up with some Zombie Claw, because I feel like this is another one of those really underrated brands where you don't see a lot of hype about them, but they put out some amazing polishes. So Zombie Claw right here, and it is Send For Me. And it was from the Craving Concerts quad. I love how dark and rich this polish is, but I love it more because it's a dark, rich red, and it's creamy and it's good. And the formula is nice and smooth. This is it in 2 coats with a glossy top coat. I fell in love with it, but also because I think it makes a great base. Like under an orange shimmer, it gives the orange shimmer some depth and some dimension. But if you're doing it for Halloween, again, you can add in this topper or that topper or whatever. So definitely something to consider using for this holiday season. But if you stay with me, I'm going to pause right here and add those toppers to the creams. So I'm back, and I added Freddie on half of the nails that I thought I could add a little topper to spruce them up. So on a head of the carve, this is Freddie on half of it. And I know, there are some brand purists out there that are like, absolutely, that's blasphemy. But for my friends who have pretty substantial collections, you know there is nothing wrong with mixing and matching brands, polishes, finishes. Make it unique. Make it about you because it's your nails, it's your manicure, and it was your money you spent when you bought these. So do not worry about what anyone else is thinking. Just do what's going to be fun for you. And then I added Freddie over here over the Maniology Sheer Black. I feel like that is going to be so gorgeous. Like I'm actually considering, what about a sandwich on that one? Because lace is sheer enough that you could build it up around that glitter. And then here's Freddie over Central Parka by China Glaze. And I think this is by far my favorite combination. And lastly, we have Freddie over Zombie Claws Send For Me. And I still think it looks absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to disappear for a second and I will be back with Hatch Me If You Can over the other side of these nails. And I'm back. We're going to start wrapping up this video, but not before we show some Hatch Me If You Can. So Hatch Me If You Can over Davine Lacquer's Rustic. I kind of like it. I don't know. Let me know down below how you feel, but I'm feeling like it was a nice addition to that shimmer. And then, of course, we've got it over the side of Ahead of the Carve, which I still kind of like it. I feel like maybe it's missing a design. So maybe Freddie is more complete over it. And then I have it over Maniology's Lace right here. And I think that I love that combination just because it's so simple. It's just the contrast of one color in a mani, from the sheer to the opacity of the glitters. But moving right along, we've got it over the side of Central Parka from China Glaze. And I'm just really starting to see how versatile Hatch Me If You Can is. Like I was just thinking about it in pastels and in the sense of looking like a spotted egg, but it can be used for so many other things too. So this is it over Leonardo's Model Color from OPI. And I definitely feel like that is a mani that I could wear and it would be very easy. And I like the mix of the shimmer and the glitter. I think that it turned out really well. And then here's it over the side of Send For Me from Zombie Claw, which I think it was the best possible combination of colors. So we're going to wrap it up right here. If you are part of my nail fam, I'm sending out virtual hugs. I appreciate you all so much. If you're new to my channel, I hope you'll consider subscribing and hanging out with us. As always, take care of yourselves and each other, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.